am so excited to share with you a conference that I am part of a team that's putting on in Chesterfield, Missouri, October 6th and 7th. It is called the 64th Annual Eagle Summit. And this conference has been all over the country, and it happens to be in Chesterfield in something like 20 days. It's insane. I feel so honored to be part of the team putting this conference on, and I am dedicating this Facebook Live to this conference because you want to attend. Trust me, it is 2 days of incredible speakers that are going to be presenting ideas, concepts, action items that can absolutely change the state of your business, change the state of your life, and bring you connections that can put you on an entirely new trajectory. So I'm going to share my screen and just kind of walk through some of the incredible people who are going to be at this event. This event is limited to 100 people. And I'm so excited. We've got 11 spots left. And at the end of this video, I am going to give you a special offer code that you can use to take a discount off the registration price, but I've only got 11 spots, so it's going to be first come, first serve. My goal is to sell this thing out because the value that the attendees are going to get is insane. I cannot wait. All right, so let me dive right in. You know what? Before I share my screen, let me just tell you, I'm actually one of the presenters, and I am probably the least exciting presenter that we have, but I am going to be talking about ADA compliance for your website, for your business website. I had a client come to me whose family business was presented a lawsuit, and the person who was filing the lawsuit was demanding $85,000 in damages because their website was not ADA compliant. Now, the non-ADA compliant website was not actually a client, it was my client's family, but it's irrelevant. Most websites out there today are not ADA compliant, and this is just going to become more prevalent. There are predatory law firms that are hiring disabled people to go find and target websites of successful businesses, and then they're sending them demand letters. Now, this company ended up settling for something like $28,000. They had to write a check for $28,000 to make the $85,000 lawsuit go away. You know, that would put a lot of people out of business almost instantly. So I'm going to talk about how you can protect your business from that. And I'm also going to talk about using AI in your business right now. And let me just say, you know, there's a lot of poo-poo about AI, but the thing about it is it's not going anywhere. It's only getting better, and it's getting better at record pace. So I have got some tools and some techniques to share with you so that you can start leveraging it and learning it now and stay light years ahead of your competition in this area. So that's just one of the presentations. And I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the other incredible speakers. So just give me 1 second while I do this. Okay, so I'm going to jump right over. Okay, the first set of speakers I want to talk to you about are Terry Lammers and Steve Denny. These are actually two of my very good friends. They are also clients of mine. They are local, and by local, I mean they are in the Missouri, Illinois area. And they are going to be doing a session on CEO to CEO, which is Chief Everything Officer to Chief Executive Officer. These men are experts in helping you shift your business, make it more profitable almost instantaneously. They're going to share things that they normally charge clients thousands of dollars for in private consulting and group courses. This alone is worth the conference fee, but it doesn't stop there. So this guy here is Matt Schaub. He wrote a book called The Painted Baby. And he is our keynote speaker on Saturday night, October 7th, where we're going to have an incredible dinner. and cocktails. All of it's included in your conference fee. But he's going to share a message about how to take your biggest business mistake and turn it into leverage for connections and growth and profits in your business. I have met Matt personally. He is a super incredible guy. He's from Loveland, Colorado. He's coming in. He is going to be attending the conference from start to finish. So the conference is on October 6th and 7th, which is a Friday and Saturday. And we're having a welcome reception on Thursday, October 5th at a restaurant in Chesterfield. And Matt and many of our other speakers are going to be in attendance the entire time. What does that mean to you? Well, it means that you get one-on-one time with these incredible people to not only just learn from their presentations, but to get to know them and build relationships with them. And you do not get this kind of experience at every conference. Let me tell you, this is a small, intimate setting, and you are going to have one-on-one time with all of these people. So Matt Shout, and he is so much fun. You're going to love him. Oh, by the way, he's also a jiu-jitsu instructor, so he's kind of a badass. All right, another speaker that we've got is Alan Spector, best-selling author. Everybody who attends is going to get a copy of his book, which is fantastic. And he is going to do a session on the non-financial elements of planning for retirement. And this is relevant no matter what age you are. Now, I'm not thinking about retirement quite yet. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. But he's going to go through things that you should consider beyond the money. And that is really key. And it doesn't even have to be retirement in the traditional sense that we're thinking about. You know, if you're looking for ways to exit your business, not just retire and get out of the workforce or the, work community completely. Some of the things that he's going to address is like the conversations you need to have with family. What are you going to do next? Which is the biggest question. And I'm sure that Steve, Denny, and Terry Lammers are going to talk about that too, because when people sell their businesses, a lot of times they go into a lot of stress and depression because that was their livelihood. It was their lifeblood. It was their identity. And they don't even know what to do after they do that. So this is an important conversation to have with yourself and with your family. The next speaker that I'm really excited about is Jen Whitmer. This woman is a ball of energy, and she's going to talk about cross-generational communication. And so, essentially she's going to teach us older people how to speak Gen Z and how to talk with millennials and people in your organization that kind of speak a different language, a different culture than you, how to communicate and how to build those connections and relationships cross-generationally. I'm a little tongue-tied. And not even just in the workplace, right? I mean, we have family members who we need to engage with and connect with. And so she's going to give us amazing techniques and a super fun way to accomplish that. I am super excited to have Natalie Brunell. So you may have seen her on Fox Business. She is an expert in blockchain and Bitcoin technology. And she is going to break it down super simply. A lot of us older people, we don't really understand what this is, and we think it's just for young people and it's a scam and all. But no, our financial system is on the verge of a complete change. And Natalie is going to break this down for us in a very understandable way. This is stuff that we need to know and we need to understand. Next, Chris Hare is an expert storyteller, and he is going to come and talk to us about how we can create a narrative around our destiny, around our organization. When we talk marketing, which of course my company is a marketing agency, it's all in the narrative, it's all in the story, because people do business, people connect with people they know, like, and trust. Chris Hare is amazing. He's coming in from the Northwest just to speak with us. So it's going to be a huge honor to have him, and we're super excited. The next speaker is Dr. Maureen Hughes. This woman is not only beautiful, as you can see, but she is brilliant, freaking brilliant. So she's going to spend some time talking with us about wellness. And, she is a natural healer. She is one of those people that when you're in her presence, it's just soothing. It's just who she is. And the techniques that she uses, the ideas she has, the approach she has to wellness is going to be life-changing for you. So come see Maureen. She's a super nice woman too, on top of it. Now, next, we've got Bruce Sheridan, who is an entrepreneurial operating system expert. And he is going to talk to us about how we can fix processes and systems in our companies to run more efficiently, more profitably, and gain traction. This is basically a system that came out in the book Traction, and it has the power to completely transform your business. This alone is worth the price of the conference. All right. Next, we've got Dr. Eddie Weller. Oh my gosh, this man, you want to talk about energy times 1,000. He lights up every single room that he walks into. So first of all, he's a chiropractor, but he doesn't like to be called a chiropractor, even though he is, but he's so much more than that. He is a whole life expert, and he's all about health, mindsets, and relationships. And he is going to share a message again that's going to take us as business owners and business leaders and just transform our wellness and the health on the inside in a natural way. You want to meet and get to know Dr. Eddie Weller. And then we've got Cherie Keeley. Some of you down around the Lake of the Ozarks area know Cherie. She is the executive director of Citizens Against Domestic Violence. And you're like, okay, so why does this topic fit into this conference? The reason it fits in is because this conference is about the 6 key areas of life. And, one of the things that we talk about in the Impact Network is philanthropy and making change, making impact, and helping people. So Cherie is going to share stories of domestic violence and human trafficking that will shake you to your core. It is a problem that's going on in our own backyards, and it's just easy to turn a blind eye to it. So Cherie is an absolute angel. The work she does is transformational. Her team is incredible. So Cherie is going to come talk about this, and I highly encourage you to open your wallet to make a donation to CADV as well. Oh my gosh. I happen to serve on the board of this organization, and the numbers will just blow your mind. The number of people that are impacted by domestic violence. The next speaker is Jeff Koziatek. So he is going to talk about the champion within, rising above challenges, super energetic man, juggles. He might break out some balls on the stage and juggle too, but he's going to talk about how when life feels out of control, what we do have control over is how we respond. And so he's going to take us on a super interactive presentation to guide us through the principles of engaging, equipping, empowering, and encouraging, and uncovering tools that give us confidence to navigate obstacles as they arise in our lives. The next one is Derek Stanley. And again, you might wonder, where does this fit? Why does this fit? Again, it's 6 areas of life. It's total wellness, total systems in our lives that make us well-rounded, well-adjusted human beings. He is going to come in and talk about glass, unleashing the power of glass, transforming recycling and sustainability. We all know that recycling and sustainability is an important topic, and Derek can break it down super simply and will give you some facts about glass that I guarantee you didn't know, and how transformative the technology can be in our lives and in our communities. The next speaker is Brett Blair, PhD. So Brett has an amazing story. It's a heartbreaking story, but it's also a story of courage and triumph. So Brett was married to the love of his life. She was diagnosed with ALS. He ultimately became a caretaker and supported her on the entire journey until she finally lost her life to the disease. And he's going to talk about going through that journey, being a caretaker, being the support person in someone's life, showing love beyond what you can possibly imagine, then also living and loving your own life and growth, and then the ability to move on. So Brett is just an angel of a human being. You want to get to know him. He's going to be there the entire conference, just like most of our speakers. And he's just a man you want to know. And okay, that is actually it. So the two pictures you saw down there were the two guys I started with, Steve Denny and Terry Lammers. So I'm going to stop my screen share real quick and come back on. So the conference is in Chesterfield, Missouri at the Undivided Experience Center. And I have to tell you, this group of people, and I've been going to these now for 6 years, I believe, they've absolutely changed my life. And these speakers have the capacity to change your life, and the connections you're going to get at this conference are insane. So if you can take October 6th and 7th, Friday and Saturday, and give yourself a gift, I encourage you to do it. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner are included. There's 4 meals, I think, included in the price of the conference, but that's neither here nor there. We've got a couple of really cool excursions. One is a private tour of the Cathedral Basilica in St. Louis. So kind of a behind the scenes of an amazing building. And we also have, for people who are not so interested in that, we've got a few bays at Topgolf reserved. So the way the conference works is Friday we have sessions all day. There will be a hot breakfast, and then there will be a lunch. And then we will break for dinner. People will go out to dinner on their own, but we have reservations at restaurants where you can go in groups, get to know each other better. Then we come back Saturday morning. Again, there'll be a breakfast, and we go for half a day with our speakers. And then we have a break for a few hours where you can go on an excursion. You can go shopping at the outlet mall next door to the Undivided Experience Center. And then we come back for a cocktail reception, an incredible dinner that's catered in, and our keynote speaker, Matt Schaut. For those of you that want to come on Thursday night to the welcome reception, we will be at a restaurant nearby the Undivided Experience Center in Chesterfield, and we'll just share some hors d'oeuvres and some cocktails and kind of warm up to get ready for the event on Friday and Saturday. Now, I said that if you stick around to the end, and I will give you an offer. You can look for the offer code in the comments that below this video, and the offer code will take $200 off your conference fee, and you will have more value than your brain can even take in. I cannot wait to see you. I hope you'll take advantage of this. It is a life-changing event, I promise. In fact, I am so willing to guarantee that you are going to absolutely love it. I will offer to give you your money back if you don't think you've gotten the value out of it. So, Sandy Waggett with MSW Interactive Designs. This is for my clients and my friends. I've got 11 spots. So, first come, first serve. Look for the discount code in the comments below, and I will see you in Chesterfield, October 6th and 7th. Have a great day, everyone.